guys, welcome back to another video. I'm out in Clear Creek, out west of Golden, Colorado right now. I'm just out looking for some gold and stuff like that. I figured I would do my video in front of some actual nature instead of my green backdrop. So enjoy the GoPro footage and the other footage here that I'm about to show here from today. I did a lot of crevicing today, which means I was digging using this thing here, digging in some crevices in between the rocks, and so when the water flows over it, the gold drops down into it and stays there. So I tried digging some of it out, and I've already dug out 2 crevices, so you'll see that footage, and I'm probably going to do some more, so enjoy the video. And this seems like a pretty decent little crevice here. Right here. So any gold that came down here and fell into that crevice is still there. So I'm going to start digging it out, and if these rocks are loose, then I know it's been dug out before. If they're packed in there really, really tight, then I know it's been quite a while since anybody's been in there, if ever. This is a pretty popular spot, so I would guess that it was dug out before, but check out this footage here and we'll see how it goes. Well, this first crevice here, it's got some bad news on it. We're gonna find out after I pan everything out here, but it has a muddy, soft bottom, doesn't have a hard bottom, so I don't know if there's gonna be gold in here or not. But I'm gonna pan out what I got, and if I don't find anything, we'll move to the next one, the next crevice. There's a couple colors in there, not a lot, but pretty good for one pan, really good for one pan. So I think I'm going to stay with that crevice right there and get the rest of it and see what else I could find. I'm going to keep this black sand, and I'll pan it out at home, and then you'll be able to see exactly what I got. There's that one little flake in there. That's the best part, and then there's a bunch of other small pieces. It's much smaller, maybe as you can see. Alright, so a climber showed up at my old spot back there, and I was right directly underneath to where they were going to be climbing. So there's like 3 or 4 climbers over there. So I came upstream a little bit and I found this next crack, which looks pretty good. Check it out. Right here, right where my shadow is, right there. I'm gonna see how deep I can get. I'm pretty much guaranteed. I can pretty much guarantee that has a hard bottom, and so yeah, we'll see what comes out of it. I'll set up the GoPro and we'll dig it out. So here's everything I got out of this hole right here. It's pretty deep. It's very hard to see because it's shadows and everything, but yeah, it goes down pretty far. Here, check it out. This tool here goes down that far. So, yep. We'll see what's in there. Pan it out and see what's in there. Well, here in the pan you can see a little bit of gold that I got. It's kind of spread out throughout the pan. I'm going to dig at it a little bit more, see what I get. In the meantime, I'm going to suck all this up, bring it home, and then there's a couple big garnets in there too. But yeah, we'll check it out later. Okay, so this little bit here is from the bottom of that crevice right there, the very bottom. It's the last I was able to scrape out of it. So I'm going to pan this out and see what I get. See if the very bottom actually has more gold than the rest of the entire crevice. Part of the Right there is the only piece of gold in that. It wasn't much material, and it was at the very bottom though, so there should have been more, but there's another little tiny piece of flour gold there and there. Maybe 3 pieces, 4 pieces. Just little tiny pieces of flour. So I'm just going to scout around for some more crevices that I could dig. Now they don't have to be right next to the water. They can be up here, like that. However, I would want to get down into the bottom back in there, because any gold that flowed over here would have fell straight down to the lowest point. And so I want to find crevices that are flat on the ground, or maybe up on a rock elevated, but that have a solid bottom. I'm just going to look around here. So even up there, if there is a nice crevice in the ground between the rocks, you know, 1,000 years ago, maybe even 100 years ago, the water was flowing over this area right here. And so like something like this, see this crevice here? I don't know how deep this one is though. I could dig around and see. That's promising right there. Doesn't look very deep though. You want to find something that's a couple inches deep. That way the gold can get in and can't get out. Like right here looks like a really good area. These big flat pieces of rock. Any crevice like right in between there maybe. Let me go take a look. Like this crevice goes really deep. This one here, I think that goes all the way down. So that would be kind of impossible to dig out. It's worth a try. You can see how far it goes. Maybe it stops. I doubt it though, because I could see all the way down there. And these crevices here aren't big enough. I can't even get my tool in there. This one here, again, that one goes all the way down. You can see the split in the rock right there. So this, any gold is all the way down at the bottom, and I can't reach that. This is cool. This would be perfect for crevices somewhere. If I can find a crevice in this, I'm gonna find gold, because this rock has been here a long time. I don't know if it's bedrock or not. I'm not that good with geology, but I would guess it is. Huge pieces of rock. It's all worn away by water. I want to take my time looking for a nice crevice because I'm going to spend some time at it. Another thing to look for would be any kind of pieces of iron or fishing sinkers, pieces of lead, bullets, any kind of metal laying around. Because if you see that, you know that's where all the heavy stuff is dropping out of the water. So there's going to be gold there as well. So these are some nice crevices. Maybe up here. This one here looks really good. You can see here the crack does go down to here, but it's so narrow. I don't think gold, I mean small gold would be in there, but I think I'm gonna dig that one out and see what we get. I'll dig all this crevice out right here. I gotta go get my tools. So out of this crevice here, I only found a little bit of flower gold. Between those two black rocks right there, you can see like a one little flake in the middle. But that's it. The reason being is that this crevice might not have been the best choice, because it kind of, when I was cleaning it out, I just kept the pan right there on the ground, and I was able to scrape everything off and it fell right into the pan. So most of the gold that was in here is either inside this tight little crevice, or it just flowed over everything and right into the ground. And then the ground underneath, it may be a good spot to dig, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's where we're at, and let's go find a new crevice. Let's go find a better one. All right, so the stream is flowing that way, and this little spot here caught my eye. There's a ledge right here, and then right here we have some flat rocks, some bigger rocks. So I want to dig some of this out and see if maybe there's some gold in it. I'll just start scooping it out, throw it in the pan it out, and we'll see if we got anything. down in there, and then down in there. Just that little flake of gold right there. 2 or 3 colors. Came across this really cool little swimming hole. It's all, it's like a jacuzzi. It's got bubbles coming up all the way over here, and the falls are all the way back there. It's because you have this big amount of water coming down a small area. It's just shooting all the way back over to there. There's bubbles coming down all the way over there. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.